Alright, what's going on, guys? My name's Gary, and I'm going to kind of go through some of the parts that I ordered for rebuilding the forks of my 09 Buell 1125 CR. So what I plan to do is kind of get you an idea on the pricing, where I got the parts, and the part numbers, kind of make it easy for you. And following videos, I'll show you how to disassemble the forks, break them down, rebuild them, and of course a reassembly of them. So with this video in particular, I'm going to tear into the box I ordered of parts and go through it. So kind of background, you might be kind of wondering where you can get parts since Buell's been out of business for a while and EBR just recently announced receivership. So where can you get parts at? Well, I'm here to answer your questions, and I recommend a company called AmericanSportBike.com. They're out of Southern California. They got a plethora of parts for Buells and very reasonable, quick shipping. For rebuilding your forks, it's going to take 4 bushings and 4 seals. So I think I spent like $66 from AmericanSportBike.com. So it took me like 4 days to get, 4 or 5 days. So without further ado, here it is. Tear into it. That out of the way. So here we go, box of parts. What's included in the box of parts? Get you the breakdown, but first let me double check the price. Yeah, $66 shipped to your door. So $66, couple hours time, saving hundreds of dollars as opposed to going to a dealer to get your forks rebuilt. So what I will start with, hopefully that picks up decently on the camera. I will start with the 2 dust seals. Now, of mention is all the fork seals and bushings sold by AmericanSportBike.com. They are sold in pairs, so the price I give you is for the pair. So for starters, have the dust seals. Shocks me, I can't tell you what they do. Probably something with dust and grime, keeping that out. But part number is J as in Juliet, 8130.3 alpha kilo. Those, the dust seals, those will run you, for dust seals, $12.08 for the pair. Next up will be the fork oil seals. Part number Juliet, 8127.3 alpha kilo. And in the video, my other video where I break down the actual forks, I'll show you where everything goes and the proper stages for that. So the fork seals, those will run you $11 for the pair. Next up will be the guide bushings. These are the brass. Part number Juliet, 8140.3 alpha kilo. Now, any of the bushings, they are optional to replace, but for the price of them, you might as well replace them. You're in there. I want to say it's going to be a little over $16 to replace all 4 bushings that you need. So it totally sucked to spend 4 or 5 hours rebuilding your forks and then down the road a bushing blow out on you and you're back redoing it because you didn't spend the $16. So there's those. Next up for the actual parts that you'll want to replace are the slide bushings. And these, part number Juliet, 8138.3 alpha kilo. Slide bushings, these ones are 904, and the guide bushings, what I previously showed you, those were $7.50 for the pair. So that takes care of the seals and the bushings. Now lastly, it's important to get a good oil. What you'll need is 1 quart for both forks. Each fork will take 1 pint. Now there's 2 pints in 1 quart, so hence why you need 1 quart. Now Harley, you can buy it. Buell recommends a Harley Type E oil, Echo, E is an Echo, and a couple companies tested it, and it basically translates to a 10 weight medium viscosity oil. So other companies like AMSoil, for example, they make a comparable, probably an upgraded version of it. But American Sport Bike, they use this, I think it's called Motul. Apologize if I slaughter the name. I don't know. I just know it's comparable. It's a 10 weight medium oil, and it's sold 1 quart. Whereas a Harley shop, at least my local Harley shop, wants to sell me $8 a pint, so it's $16 total. Whereas this right here for the whole quart you need is $12.95. So everything all together, $66 shipped to your door. You can't beat it. So it's not a sales pitch for American Sport Bike, I promise you that, but I've had good experience in the past ordering stuff from them, continue to get good customer satisfaction from them. So without further ado, here's everything you need. Next video, stay tuned. We'll be installing these parts. Thanks for watching.